Ready.
Okay, so this is left off from the last tutorial. This one is actually going to be on how to put the burrs in and out of the handpiece, to remove and to place them. All right, so this is the high-speed handpiece. Earlier, I talked about identify that this was a push button, right? So I'm going to push this button, and this is how we remove the burr. We push it in and we pull it out. Okay, now to replace the burr, you take it. Of course, you're pushing on the back button, right? You're going to place the burr inside the chamber, okay? And then you're going to let it go. Always make sure the burr is tight before you hand it to the doctor. Before you set it, when you set it up and put it inside the unit, make sure the burr is tight because it can fly out during the procedure into a patient's mouth, which is not a good thing. Second is this is the contra angle handpiece that I told you about. Now this is a little different, okay? The end of this burr, this is a latch type burr. If you look at the end of it, it's different than the other one. The other burr was a friction grip, which is smooth on the end. This is a latch type. Now, to be able to place this inside of a slow speed handpiece, you have to line it up in the back. This is the back part of it, right? So we have to line it up to make sure these little pieces fit into like a puzzle. So here we go. We're going to place it in. All right. I got to play around with it a little bit because I have to make sure is lined up so it can latch and stay. So I pull this back, latch it to tighten it. You see that's going straight down. That's how you tighten it. Now, like I said earlier, you need to check to make sure it's tight. So this is all the way in. So contra angle latch type handpiece. The next one is a nose cone, in which I talked about earlier. This is a nose cone handpiece. Now this one here, we place the prophy cup, the prophy brush on top. Actually, this is a rubber cup. Some of them comes with a brush, which you use on the occlusal surface of the tooth when you are polishing. So this snaps in, right? It's in there securely. Now next we have a laboratory handpiece. So we're going to move this around and we're going to show you what a laboratory handpiece is. Now we use this to adjust partials. We use this to trim temporary crowns. Now, this is a little different. It's shaped kind of like this nose cone if you look at it. So, to open, to remove, and to place. Now, this is placed. It's in there securely. Now, you have to hold your hand down here, and you use this top part to turn. This turns. It turns right and it turns left. This is what opens and closes the chamber so you can take the burr in and out. Now, the burr is in there securely. So, for me to take it out, this is what you do. Okay? Place it back in. Twist it the opposite way. Remember, my hand is staying on here, and the only thing that's moving is this middle part. Okay? The middle part is moving. Now, it's in there securely. So that's how you place and remove a laboratory burr. Now, to turn it on, make sure it's secure because when you turn it on, you don't want it popping out in your face. So, of course, to turn it on, you're going to hit the on button, right? This is how you turn it on. This is the on and off button. This button here is a forward button. You can go forward or reverse. So if you want to go backwards or you want to go forward. This right here, this button here controls the speed. It controls the RPMs. As you can see, that says RPMs. You have a minimum and you have a maximum. So, depends on what speed you need. All right. This right here is the holder that holds the handpiece in. So, now that's your tutorial on the different types of handpieces that you had earlier, on how to place the burrs in and out of all different types of handpieces, and that is your tutorial on the handpiece placements. Thank you.